Alright, well, I just made a whole fucking video, and the new little microphones the clip-on wireless microphones were not charged. So, I guess I'm gonna go over everything all over again. Alright, so, I'm gonna do my first kind of like how-to video on how to put the front timing cover on, how to install that. Like with the gasket and everything, and then possibly the crank balancer or the fucking harmonic balancer. Yeah, I wanted to recap. I did it earlier, but I'm gonna recap on this motor again. Was going in a 99 Camaro. I had it bolted in and everything. Went to go crank it up. Didn't even turn over. Didn't spin over. Nothing like that. So I figured it was a wiring problem. I just didn't feel like fucking with it. So I sold that car, pulled the motor out of it, and in the process of putting the motor in the car, I had the truck balancer on it, and I needed to put the Camaro, the car balancer on it. So that being said, I tried to pull the truck balancer off of it, and whenever I did that, the tabs that you hook the tool to broke off. So after trying different, like multiple fucking tools, sometimes even more than once, still no progress. Kept breaking shit off of the balancer with the tools, all these different, I don't know. But so that being said, I went and tried to go and cut it off, not thinking, because sometimes I just jump ahead of myself and do some of the dumbest shit because I'm impatient and I can't wait to do nothing. Could have just pulled it out like it was, brought it to the machine shop. He could have pulled it off, spent 80 bucks, but you know, fuck it, whatever. I started cut into the nose of the crank. This is a different crank. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. I had a 5.3 crank in here. Started cutting the nose of it. So once I finally got it out, I took it to the machine shop. I bought an LS1 crank, got him to polish it, got him to swap it out for me. So now this is basically an iron block LS1. So the motor's bored over 30, making it close to a 5.7 liter. It's got an LS1 crank in it right now. It's got the Mad Max cam in it. I got 660 springs in the heads. I got 706 heads on it. It should breathe pretty good. It should be a good little motor. I think I'm gonna do something different with the intake, because I don't know. I've never seen anybody, now I could be wrong, I've never seen anybody run boost with a stock LS1 intake. And that's the plan. I got a hot side turbo kit. It's for an 88 millimeter turbo. I'm probably gonna start out with that just so I don't have to change up the flange on the hot side. See how that works with this. Possibly end up pulling the heads off and going and getting them ported, so it'll breathe better. Maybe, I know with that 88 millimeter turbo, it's gonna be good from a roll, but from a dig, it's gonna take forever to spool up. So I don't know. I'm sorry I rambled on with that. But yeah, so earlier in the video, the other video I made, I went ahead and put my Ultra Black right there. I let it tack up. I'm about to put the cover back on for the last time, hopefully. But yeah, so that's what I was gonna do with that. I also started pulling the bumper off of it. All that's over there. I'm gonna get rid of that other shit, whatever that is. Take that off of there. I'm gonna keep it like this for right now. If I can find somebody that's gonna install a tube front chassis for me for a pretty decent price, I'll probably go ahead and get that done. I just don't trust myself doing it. I have very little experience in welding and making sure shit's plumb and level and all that. So for my first drag car, I think I'm gonna let somebody else take care of that. But that being said, oh, I did last night I ordered a AC delete plate thing for it because this car is most definitely not gonna have AC in it. So I'm gonna get rid of that, make a little bit more room in the engine bay. Last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that, I had the motor sitting in here after I got it back from the machine shop. So that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I need to get a transmission cross member for the Turbo 350, and then I can actually set the whole motor and transmission in there. I just got my spacer for the crank, so that way I can adapt it and use the Turbo 350 to it. I still got to do a few modifications to the Turbo 350. I got to lock up the kickdown cable. May end up, I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. I might just run that transmission how it is and let her eat, let it go, and then once it goes, I'll probably rebuild it, sell it, buy a Turbo 400, get it built with a trans brake and all that. So, but yeah, that's pretty close to where I'm at right now. So I'm about to slap this cover back on here. I need to do the rear one. I need to put silicone on it, but I think I'm gonna wait and do that until I go to put the motor in, because I'm thinking about it now, but I'm probably gonna forget later. So we'll figure out how that's gonna work. I don't know how necessary the silicone is, because I've never seen them leak, and I've put them in without silicone before. But also, because I was being dumb, whenever I took the stock K-member out of here, I went ahead and cut the brake line, because I just think I can just do everything and just build a brake line for it. Well, I ordered a kit off of Amazon, and like I say, I just do like maintenance shit, replace engines, all that. It came with all that, like that copper looking shit with some cheap looking fittings. I don't know how I feel about that, because I am going to be driving this car, and I intend on going pretty fast in this car, so I'd like it to be pretty safe. So like whenever I need to stop, I want to stop. So I went to O'Reilly's, bought a, I don't know if you can see it in there, a stick of brake line with the right fittings and everything. And I may do that today, I may do that tomorrow, on making a video on how to do that. I got to run it from that side under the K-member up, and it should be close. I hope it's close enough to make it. But that's pretty much that. I'm gonna end up getting the ABS delete kit, the line lock kit or whatever for it, and that'll be it for then, I guess. But I'm about to put the power steering rack back in it too. I guess I'll show y'all how to do that too. So alright, so I got 4 bolts stuck in it right now. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot all these in here. Just slide it. I mean, if you can't put a fucking gasket on, put your tools down. Like, I don't know. I tried to make a how-to video, but I ended up yelling at the camera. So I like to leave them all loose whenever I put them in. That way, whenever I try to put another one in, it's not fighting to go in. like that. Turn the stop. Over this corner. Run over this corner. Get back to the top. Go right here. Come back down. Go right here. Get right here. And now, you got a fucking timing cover on. Also, for those of you that don't have a shop, like a shed, nothing like that to put your motor in, and you're working on it, I just came up with the idea because I just got a grill and we ordered a cover for it. Well, it was the wrong one. Got the right one for my grill and never returned this one. But that's what I've been using. I have the intake on it still, just to keep it extra sealed up. That's why I put that cover on too, the way it is, because I wanted to have it sealed up a little bit more. Probably gonna keep the crank pulley off of it right now. Just I stuffed a rag in there, like in the seal around the crank, because the balancer is what seals that off. But anyways, I'm gonna keep that off right now because I'm gonna have PTSD with this, putting that pulley on and not thinking if I have to take something off or if I want to use a different pulley. I may end up buying a one of the upgraded balancers. So yeah, I was just gonna let y'all know, if y'all don't have something like that, a grill cover works pretty damn good. I saw minimal water sitting on the intake, just one little spot like right here, and I think that may be because whenever I put the grill cover on, it was raining. So it looks like it's about to rain actually, because it's just hot as fucking southern Louisiana. Yeah, it's been doing that shit for like a week straight now. It's rained every fucking day, and then whenever it gets done raining, it goes, it's gonna be sunny as fuck, like 90 plus. It's just humid as fuck. I keep sweating. I'm getting it in my fucking eye. But anyways, I'm gonna cut it right here for right now. I may end up coming and doing the steering rack and the brake line tomorrow, but I don't know yet. But I think right now, while I'm sweaty, I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna clean up the engine room or whatever a little bit. It's all disorganized and everything. My wife has been moving her shit in and buying new shit, and all my shit that was all over the house is getting put into that room. So we about to get it reorganized and everything, throw some shit away, put some shit up, you know, whatever. If anybody needs a stock 95 Z28 drive shaft for the 5-speed, hit me up. You pay shipping and you can, that's all, you can have it. Like, it's done nothing but sit in my fucking yard.